We are currently at Thomas Mountain. It's a little bit south of Mountain Center in Idlewild, California. Hi, babe. Wave at the camera. We have our dog here as well. We took our Tremor out here. It's actually Wednesday. It was snowing about a week ago. I saw a lot of videos of people coming up here getting stuck. But today is actually very nice. As you can see, we have plenty of snow. The trail here wasn't too bad. You definitely need a high clearance 4x4 because of all the melting snow. It took us about 30 minutes off-roading and about an hour or so on the road. This is our little spot. I'll make a little video of what we have, what we brought. We usually have a trailer and a roof tent, but today we want to just kind of bring the least amount of stuff as possible, which has actually a lot of stuff. Anyways, it's a great day out here. It's about 60 degrees. Sunset's around 4 o'clock, which is in about 3 hours from now. And we have 0 neighbors. All right, guys. This is what we can see from the backside of our camp spot. A lot of snow. It's actually nice. Not too slick. Didn't really have any traction issues. There's a fire pit here, but currently no fires are allowed. No wood fires in the least. Here's our stove, igloo, another igloo, and our Nemo. My wife loves that thing. Here's our tent setup. Matches our chairs. We got this tent from Sam's Club. It was $100. Actually very nice. Let me show you guys what's inside. Has a little awning. As you can see, we have our sleeping bags, little down blanket, our Carhartt parkas, a buddy heater. Hopefully that'll get us through the night. And we also brought our Jackery, just in case we need to use our 12-volt blanket. It's enough space for 6 people, but plenty of space for 2 adults and a dog. I brought propane. I believe stove fires are okay. Always bring extra gas. Makes good use for holding down the tent, as you can see. Yep, lots of open areas. I don't really see another yellow post side around here, so I feel like all the spaces are pretty spread out. This place is just gorgeous. This is actually pretty neat. Looks like somebody carved out some chairs on this log right behind our little campsite, as you can see. Wanted to show you guys the main route to get to our spot here. You can see the snow's pretty thick. See, that's our spot right there. A little bit of a wider angle. See the road? The main road actually goes across this way. As again, no neighbors today. Wednesdays are actually the best days to go camping. Tuesday, Wednesdays. Do our best to do those. Make the most of it. My first time in this campsite. So. Probably gonna go ahead and hike around the area a little bit, see what this place has to offer. This was actually the first site we saw. We didn't really want to go down too far. Cell service is pretty good. We're very high, so at least we have a LTE or 5G or whatever. Here's the road. Probably gonna go make some snowmen in a little bit. We've been here for about an hour, haven't seen a soul yet. Crazy boy. Hey. He fell in the mud. Oh, he got me. He got me. Careful of these conditions. It's muddy and icy. I went up here about a year ago in my 2-wheel drive F-150. Definitely got stuck someplace I couldn't get out of. But the Ranger Tremor is pretty capable. Hey buddy. So here's what we got. This is literally 10 feet from our campsite. Looks like it's a big, huge downhill slope. Some nice fancy rocks. There's our little site. Plenty of shade. Hopefully it doesn't get too windy tonight. Not a lot of rocks or anything to hug up against. Should have brought my hammock. That's one thing that I wish I brought. This place is pretty beautiful. And this is the inside of our tent. It's pretty roomy, as you can see. Hey buddy. We got big windows on 3 sides. Up top is vented, as you can see. I could bring down the rain fly to snug it up tight. I'm going to close up these windows in a little bit. We have our jackery. Here's what we brought. I actually bought this self-inflating mattress, so we're giving that a try for the first time. And we got a 12-volt heated blanket, so I could plug that into the jackery. That'll probably last us like 3 or 4 hours if necessary. The star of the show would be Mr. Buddy Heater. I had some bad experiences with this. At one point it wouldn't want to turn on when it was really cold, so hopefully it doesn't fail us. If anything happens, the truck is just right there, as you can see. Anyways, that's pretty much our setup. We got 2 0-degree sleeping bags and a nice little blanket. Should be a good time. Hi babe. So we're about 300 yards from our campsite. We just went back on the road and kept walking. Actually, I can't find another yellow post site, which tells me that these things are at least a pretty good distance away from each other. Been here about 2 hours now, still haven't seen another camper or a Jeep. You know, those things are everywhere. Snow's pretty deep. Big deep footprints. Absolutely gorgeous. It's about 59 degrees. The forecast says it'll be like 40 degrees tonight, but I doubt that. I think it'll be much lower. It wouldn't make sense in early January. Fucking crazy. There's our spot, all the way over there. What's his name? Nice. So it's about 2 hours since we got here, about almost 4 o'clock actually. The temperature seems to have dropped maybe like 10 degrees. I would say it's like maybe mid 40s, mid to low 40s. As you can see, we're packing up for the cold weather. What you cooking, babe? We're heating those burritos. All right. Hopefully our tent will keep us warm tonight. This is our little snowman my wife built. His name is Snover. He lost his mouth. Anyways, It's going to get dark in a little bit. We'll keep you updated. So we noticed that there was a lot of red spots in the snow after our dog was running around. And this is really one of his first times being in snow, so I don't think he's used to it. Anyways, his little paw started bleeding. Hey, buddy. You okay? So he's on timeout. He's going to be stuck here for a little bit until the paw heals. I got my socks wet and my shoes. It's a great way to dry off. You don't want to get your feet soaked. Otherwise, it's a pain in the ass to get them warm again. Anyways, sun is setting. Getting ready to settle in a little bit. It's getting colder. Hey, buddy. You okay? Handsome guy. So I installed some new lights on the Ranger. I wanted to give a little experiment on how bright it gets. Oh shit. Looks pretty bright. We got some fogs. Got some aux beams. Got some LEDs. Plenty bright for my application. Hey, buddy. Oh, just sleep, babe. Great. Good morning, everybody. Looks like we made it through the night. It's actually really pretty out where we are. As you can see, we made it to sunrise. Usually I blow through the sunrise, so this is actually an awesome moment. It's very slick conditions. Heard a lot of animal noises through the night, but it was mostly owls, I think. Everything is intact. Not a lot of wind. Temperature was pretty mild. I think the lowest it got was like 39 to 40 degrees. Maybe it dipped down to 36 for a little bit. Our dog's foot got a little bit better. He's surviving. And nothing beats mountain sunrises.